is the 25th anniversary of the release of Street Fighter II: The World Warrior in arcades worldwide, way back in 1991. Yeah, it was 1991, 25 years. I was 8 years old, and I remember walking into my local arcade. It was a weekend, by the way, I believe. It was a weekend, because I remember walking with my dad. New release, big cabinet, big sign, everything, new release. A crowd around this cabinet. Now, I had never played fighting games before. I was going to video arcades to play games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 4-player arcade game, and The Simpsons 4-player arcade games, and certain shooting games and pinball games. Nothing like Street Fighter II had ever existed before, and it just took off like a phenomenon. There were people lined up to play this game. You had to wait upwards of a half an hour to even play. I was there day one for the launch of Street Fighter II, playing with E Honda, and I still remember no one knew how to properly block yet, so I would do jumping roundhouse kick, which if it did a counter hit, did like a quarter of your life bar in the game. It was insane, and I would mash the punches to get the 100-hand slap, and then every once in a while I'd accidentally do a headbutt, and everyone would be like, what the hell was that? And I was bodying people there day one at my local arcade. I remember I actually went on a 10 to 15 game win streak the first time that I ever played the game. Pretty crazy, right? So to come full circle, 25 years later, and say to you that I'm going to be playing on launch day the newest Street Fighter, Street Fighter V, all because of Street Fighter. And it comes full circle this week with Street Fighter V. And who knows, maybe by the end of this week, I could say, I like this game so much that I have decided to return to the competitive Street Fighter community, and I'll start going to tournaments again. It all depends on what happens this week. It could go any way. It could be I love the game, I hate the game, that game doesn't even fucking work, the game's the best fighting game ever made. We won't know until this week goes down.